This video, I'm going to show you how to calculate the whole amount by using a percent of that whole amount along with the part relating to that percent. In our first example, we have 25% of a number is equal to 3. So we're going to use 25% and the part 3 to calculate the whole amount. To do this, we need to divide the part by the percent. So we're going to take our part 3 and divide it by 25%. But first, let's convert 25% into decimal form. So now we're ready to divide. Now, I recommend that you watch my video on dividing by decimals if that's something you need more guidance on. But to make our problem easier to solve, we're going to extend our fraction so the denominator 0.25 becomes the whole number 25. Now, by what amount did we need to multiply 0.25 by to equal 25? That's right. We needed to multiply by 100. And when extending fractions, whatever you multiply the denominator by, you need to also multiply the numerator by that same amount. This means we're going to also multiply the numerator 3 by 100, which equals 300. And now we can divide the numerator by the denominator. And 300 divided by 25 equals the whole amount, 12. Okay, let's try another one. In this example, we have 40% of a number is equal to 16. So we're going to use 40% and the part 16 to calculate the whole amount. Remember, we need to divide the part by the percent. So we're going to take our part 16 and divide it by 40%. But first, let's convert 40% into decimal form. Okay, now we can divide. And to make our problem easier to solve, let's extend the fraction so that the denominator 0.4 becomes 4. So by what amount did we need to multiply 0.4 by to equal 4? That's correct. We needed to multiply by 10. And remember, this means we also need to multiply the numerator 16 by 10 as well, which equals 160. And last, we need to divide the numerator by the denominator. And 160 divided by 4 equals the whole amount of 40. Okay, let's try one more. In this example, we have 20% of a number is equal to 250. So we're going to use 20% and the part 250 to calculate the whole amount. Again, we need to divide the part by the percent. So we're going to take the part 250 and divide it by 20%. But we're going to first convert 20% into decimal form. Now, before we divide, remember, we need to extend our fraction so the denominator 0.2 becomes the whole number 2. So, by what amount did we need to multiply 0.2 by to equal 2? That is correct. We needed to multiply by 10. And remember, this means we also need to multiply the numerator 250 by 10 as well, which equals 2,500. And last, we need to divide the numerator by the denominator. And 2,500 divided by 2 equals the whole amount, 1,250. So, this is a method that you can use to calculate the whole amount by using the part and percent. As always, thank you for watching.